Welcome to Big Faces Worldwide, where we talk nothing but that boxing. What's good with your fam? Hey, listen, I know a lot of people, man, at least over here in the States, man, and over the UK as well. A lot of people don't necessarily like Eddie Hearn for whatever reason. You know what I mean? Whether it was the Wilder thing, you know what I'm saying, the Wilder negotiations, or whether people didn't like the way he came over here and sort of, planted his flag, man, and said he gonna take over. You know what I mean? No matter what it is, man, when you look at the totality of the boxing landscape, you know what I'm saying, and you look at it objectively, you look at it from an unbiased standpoint, you got to give Eddie Hearn his props, man. Is Eddie Hearn the best promoter in the game right now? You know what I'm saying? If you just think about it, man. This dude is working. You know what I'm saying? This dude is grinding. For those of you who know how to hustle, who know how to grind, and know what it's like to grind and get no sleep, you know what I'm saying, and wear the same clothes. You know what I mean? How many times we seen Eddie Hearn with that same turtleneck on, man? With that same blazer on, man. Eyes red, bloodshot red, man. This guy's in upstate New York one day. A couple days later, he's in Philadelphia. A couple days later, he's in London. A couple days later, he's out LA. A couple days later, he's in Kansas. You know what I mean? Eddie Hearn be globe trotting, man. That man is working. That man is grinding. And for those of you who can't see that, man, you're blind or you're just hating. You know what I mean? Eddie Hearn, I recently, I was at that Demetrius Bivol and Joe Smith fight, man. I had the pleasure of interviewing Eddie Hearn, man, and he said some very interesting things, man. He talked about having a conversation with Jamal Charlo, man. This ain't secondhand information. This is information that I heard with my own two ears, man. I heard come out of Eddie Hearn's mouth. I looked him in his eyes as he spoke these words, man. He said, he told Charlo that, all the middleweights is with the zone, man. All the belts is with the zone. You know what I mean? All the money is with the zone. All the fight dates is with the zone. And he told Jamal Charlo, what the fuck are you waiting for? His exact words. You know what I mean? He also mentioned how Al Heyman got those guys, man. They are so loyal to Al Heyman. He acknowledged that. You know what I mean? He acknowledged that, Al's people is loyal to him. They're definitely loyal to him, man, because Al looks out for him. When ain't nothing going on, they can call Al and get it cracking like a real captain. You know what I mean? Other promoters don't do that. You know what I'm saying? It's just strictly business with them, man. If you got a fight, I'm going to give you blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Here's your money. I'll see you next fight. If you don't got no fight, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? Eddie Hearn is trying to offer this man a lot of money, he said. He try to offer him a lot of money and a lot of fights. You know what I'm saying? He says right now, he's getting a third. He's getting a third of what he'll pay him to fight less often. You know what I'm saying? He ain't fighting. When's the last time we seen Charlo when he fought a Korobov? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I heard they supposed to have a card coming up in Texas. That's what I hear. But I haven't heard nothing officially. That's just the word on the street. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. He talked about Gervonta Tank Davis, man, and how he don't really know if Floyd and Leonard are showing Gervonta the offers that he sent over. You know what I'm saying? That's why he said that, he's going to send it to them, to Al Heyman, Floyd, Leonard, whoever he got to send it to. But he also going to make it public, you know what I mean, what he's offering him, so he can catch Tank's attention. Well, he already got Tank's attention. I see that on Twitter. You know what I mean? Tank is posting subliminal messages, man. One message he said, think it's going to be like a $13 to $15 million year for me. You know, then I seen something else where he was thinking Al Heyman, you know what I mean? He was thinking Steven Espinoza, you know what I mean? I don't know if that's a farewell thank you, or is that a loyalty thank you? Like, you know, I appreciate you, I ain't going nowhere. Or is that thanks for everything you did for me, but this opportunity come, I got to take it. And as you know, and as Tank's management, as Tank's promoter, you got to look out for the best interests of your fighter, man. You know what I'm saying? If Eddie Hearn is offering this man $5 million to fight a Tevin Farmer when he's only making 1.2, something like that, you know what I mean? They got to present that to him, man. They got to allow Tank to make that decision if he want to go over there and fight, man. You know what I'm saying? And he said that, before he sent the deal over, you know what I mean, it was like a couple fight deal. This one, he said it's just a one-off, just to fight Farmer, that's it, no strings attached, just like that, you know what I mean? Go check out my videos with Eddie Hearn I just did a couple days ago. You'll hear it, you know what I'm saying? You'll hear exactly what he said, man. You know what I mean? No strings attached, no couple fight deal, no nothing like that. He said, you come over here, get this money, you know what I mean, and roll back out. In a fight that I think is very winnable for Tank. I think Tank can no doubt win the fight against Tevin Farmer. You know, I like Tevin Farmer. Don't get it twisted. He's from PA all day, baby. I'm from the Burgh. He's from Philly. You know, I like Tevin, but I got to keep it a buck, man. And I really think that Tank, would stop Farmer, man. You know, I think real highly of Tank. I ain't gonna lie about that. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been shy about saying it. I think really high about Tank, man. You know, we just haven't seen him with the elite fighter, with the elite opponent, the opponent that'll give him the credibility that he needs, man. Because, you know, he passed the eyeball test against these dudes where he posed to shine at. You know what I'm saying? He posed to shine fighting these dudes. You know what I mean? But he passed them that test with flying colors, man. The way he beats those dudes, man, is like, whoa, yeah, he was supposed to beat them, but the way he beats them, you know what I mean, it's very impressive. You know what I mean? I got to see him in there with some elite fighters, you know what I mean? People trying to downgrade the Pedraza fight, you know what I mean? Like Pedraza wasn't nobody. I wouldn't say Pedraza is an elite fighter, but Pedraza is a good, solid test. And Tank went in there and beat Pedraza the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And Loma, he went 12 with Loma. I heard Bob Arum saying that that Pedraza ain't the same Pedraza. You know what I mean? I heard him say something that he wasn't happy with Lou DiBella and, you know, shit like that, man. But, you know, Pedraza was ready for that fight. He was overconfident for that fight. He thought he was Tank was a young boy, and he thought he was going to walk him down and beat him up, man. And the opposite happened. He got his ass handed to him. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm real interested to see, should Tevin Farmer win Friday night, are we going to get to see Tank Davis fight Tevin Farmer? That's the fight we want to see, man. We want to see that unification matchup between the two. You know what I mean? And just because I think Tank will win, that doesn't necessarily mean he'll win. Because Tevin Farmer got the skills to pay the bills. That's for sure. You know what I mean? He's nice with it. No doubt about it. He's nice with it. I just think Tank is too strong, man. I think Tank is too strong for anybody at 130, man. Possibly the same goes for 135. You know what I'm saying? I think he'll smoke Lomo. But that's for another discussion, man. And don't start throwing bricks at me. You know what I mean? Don't start hitting the thumbs down. You know what I mean? I'll break that down for you in another video, man. But I just wanted to get on here, man, and acknowledge that, you know, Eddie Hearn be working, man. Eddie Hearn out here doing this thing, man. He's, you know, he's trying to build his brand over here in the States, man. And, you know, any time in business, you know, the first 2 years, you know, they say expect failure. You know what I'm saying? Expect failure. You know what I'm saying? And some of the venues, you know, it looks rather empty in them, man. But he's getting his feet wet. He's getting the Matchroom name out there. He's getting the Zone name out there. Eddie Hearn is smart, man. You know what I'm saying? He says these things that are headlines, man, that they get the media's attention and get people starting to talk about them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like the headline that I heard come out of his mouth. He told Charlo, "What the fuck are you waiting on?" Headline. Everybody's talking about it. He's another headline. He said, "I'm going to offer Javonte Davis a really big offer, a really big public offer." That's another headline. Eddie Hearn does it all the time, man. I think he could be the best promoter in the game right now, man. You understand what I'm saying? But I just want to talk a little bit about that, man. Shine a little light on that, man. This is Big Will for Big Faces Worldwide, man. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, don't leave out here without hitting that subscribe button. Also, come argue with me, man. Holla at me on social media at Big Faces Worldwide, all one word, on Twitter, on Instagram. You know, slide in the DM, talking shit or whatever you want to do, man. Until next time, peace. I'll holler back.